Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a first impression on the COVERGIRL TruBlend Matte Made Foundation. I picked this up at Target. Now this foundation claims to last up to 12 hours. It claims to be pore minimizing, oil control, transfer resistant, and there's a total of 40 shades. So there's something in this line for everybody. But before we go into the video, make sure that you are subscribed to this channel. You hit the ring bell notification so you are notified every time I upload, and you also follow me on Instagram. So without further ado, let's just jump right into the video. I'm going to apply my moisturizer and primer, and of course for that I always use my Tatcha the water cream. This is so good. It's great for oily skin. And for primer, I don't think it's no surprise, I absolutely love this primer. This is the Too Faced Primed and Poreless Skin Smoothing Face Primer, and it is amazing if you have large pores. So I'm just going to put that in the areas where I have large pores, and then we're going to jump in with the foundation. So for the foundation, I will be using the COVERGIRL TruBlend Matte Made. On one side of the face, I'm going to use a brush, and the other side, I'm going to use a beauty sponge just to see how it works out. So I'm just going to shake it up. I like that it has a pump so it's not messy, and I am in the shade M10. I'm using the Luxie 660 brush. This is the Position Foundation brush, and I like it. I'm going to pick some up on the brush itself, and I'm going to pounce the foundation onto the skin. Oh. Now it goes on a little bit thick, not gonna lie. It doesn't have a scent. I wonder if this oxidizes. It says it doesn't dry down to a cakey or a drying finish, so we're gonna have to see. But this color seems to be a little bit lighter than my skin tone. You can definitely tell I chose a lighter color, but hopefully it all blends out nicely. It does dry down a little bit quick, so you have to work fast with it, and it is starting to oxidize a bit too. So that's with a brush. The coverage is not bad. I would say it's more like a medium to full coverage. I'm pretty sure this is a buildable foundation, and it dries down to like a powdery matte, not sticky. It feels like weight on the skin. I like it so far. It doesn't look bad. I still have a little bit of a glow to my skin. So now we're gonna try the other side with a sponge. It definitely goes on a lot more sheer with the sponge. I don't know if you could tell, this side is more sheer than this side. Like this side has more coverage than the side with the sponge. Okay, so that's it right there. So if you want a more lighter coverage, my recommendation is use a sponge, because as you can see, you can still kind of see some of this here peeking through the scars that I have here. On this side, you can't see any of that. Like I had a scar up here and it covered it up beautifully. So I would recommend using a brush if you want a more fuller coverage. If you want more of a sheer coverage, use a sponge. So this is the final result. So I'm going to finish off the rest of the face, and then I'll be back to show you what the whole face looks like. Alright guys, so this is the final look. I absolutely love this foundation so far, and it's about to rain. It is now 2:24, and so far the foundation sits on my skin beautifully. I tried it with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and oh my god, it looks so good. Like it minimized my pores a bit. It doesn't look cakey, it doesn't look over drying, it didn't break up on the skin. Everything that I put on top of it set beautifully, but so far so good. We'll see how it looks in a couple of hours. I will be checking in before I give my final thoughts, so I will see you guys in a little bit. It is now 6:57 and I'm checking in to show you guys what the foundation looks like. It doesn't look so bad. I'm just oily around this area here where I normally get oily, but my T-zone looks pretty matte. But yeah, it's not that bad. In person, well, over here you can see a little bit. It hasn't broken up anywhere. So far it's just stayed put, but it's just a little shine. It's not that bad, not that big of a deal. I do like it. I do think it still looks pretty good. I did bake the whole face, just FYI. I usually do that with all my foundations. I always bake the whole face just to ensure that my makeup is gonna stay on all day. But yeah, this is what it looks like so far. So far I'm liking it. I have no complaints. I will come in a little bit and just give you my final thoughts and just conclude this video for you guys. So I am back for my final thoughts on this CoverGirl TruBlend Matte Made Foundation, and let me tell you, I think I found a new favorite. Yes, I think I found a new favorite foundation. I absolutely love how this foundation still looks. It is now 9:21 and so far this foundation has held up so well. Again, I'm in the shade M10. The only places where I got oily and I had to blot was over here in around my nose area and a little bit on my T-zone, but it was nothing. Like, I even showed the little blotting paper that I use toilet paper, but to me it's blotting paper. I use the toilet paper to blot, and as you can see, like, I hardly had any oils. So it does control your oils. I also think that it is pore minimizing, because when I looked up close in the mirror, like, my pores look really small. Like, you can still tell that they're there, but they're not like all in your face like I've tried with other foundations. I think I'm gonna start using this when I go out. Also, I did bake the whole face because that's what I normally do with all of my foundations. And after I blotted, my sister complimented my skin. Like, that tells a lot. If someone compliments you and you're trying out a new foundation, you know it's not you, it's the foundation. Again, I give this a 2 thumbs up. It is a go for me. I absolutely love it. I think it's going to be great for the summer. Also, it is matte. If you have oily skin, I think you're going to love this. If you have oily to combo or combination to oily skin, I think you're going to love this as well. If you have dry skin, I do think you will like this because it's not a foundation that you look dry AF. Nor do you look shiny, but you have a natural glow to the skin. So that's my overall thoughts. I do recommend it, and for the price point, like, this foundation is like top notch. Like, I'll leave a link down below as to where you can find it if you don't have a local Target by you or CVS or Walgreens or anything like that. If you like these kind of videos, please let me know down below. Give me a thumbs up, and if there's anything else that you want me to try, let me know as well. If you use this foundation and you have oily skin, please let me know down in the comments what are your thoughts. And if you have dry skin and you've tried this, please let me know down in the comments as well. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you all in my next video.